Hey guys, Matt, Dlux, DluxFab.com. Beadlock loaded dice. Y'all know we had them in the works for a while. Here they are. We got two different styles. We got your standard beadlock loaded dice with these sweet machine beadlock rings, as you can see here. Pretty self-explanatory. Assembled the same way as OG loaded dice. Just machined aluminum rings so you can bolt that mug together. No glue. Gluing yourself to yourself. Any of that noise. Second, the big dogs, the low, whatever we're going to call them. I don't have a name yet. The low loaded dice. So these are larger in diameter, as you can see here, to the other ones. That will allow you to get the weight that much lower, which is always a win. I know some of y'all weren't a fan of getting rid of all of the foam when you go to a lower weight hanger. So we cut that difference in half. So instead of having the entire Crawler Innovations inner foam in here, this is a 5 millimeters of foam here, and it's glued on. All you need to add foam-wise to this is your outer. You need a 5.5 or a 6-inch outer from Crawler Innovations. Wrap right around this. Bob's your auntie. Here's one that's glued up already. Got the outer, so you can see my glue. It wasn't that pretty. So we got the outer glued to this inner, and I got a tuning ring on it. That's all glued up, ready to wrap a tire around, and then bolt together. So the differences on these here, you can use the OG loaded dice weight hangers like this here. You can use these with this. That works great. These are some kind of, we're calling them 6-pack hangers. These are 6-slug hangers. These will be coming soon. You can use these with these. Works great. Now, what you can't do, these OG weight hangers will not fit in here. The choke point in this wheel, or choke point, I guess is what I'm going to call it, the narrowest point of the wheel between the two beadlocks, right here, but inside of this wheel. Let me pull the face off, I'll show you. There's just no room for error with that setup in the OG loaded dice weights. All right. So here's how it all goes together. Pretty standard. You got two shell pieces, aluminum, one side, the other side. Then they're welded together like that. And there's your loaded dice, low beadlock wheel, extra low, XL, whatever you want to call it. Now, with this, the old weight system, the whole mounting systems, all pretty much remains unchanged. So this will fit all of your legacy weights and stuff you have sitting around at the house. All your rigs are set up more or less like this. Just now you have beadlocks instead of glue. Yay! Now, there's different weight systems available too. If you can see here, here's a part. We just came out with these. These are coming out with all these weight systems. These are spacers. So you can space your loaded dice at weight, as you see here, out away from the knuckle. However you need to do it, just make your life easier, right? These spacers are big enough that they'll slide over your hub and won't give you trouble there. And then you can adjust this width here to place this weight right where you want it, depending on your hub setup. This is a 6-pack weight with a single spacer and 350 hub. So that setup there will fit up on just like that, like minty as can be. Hope you can see that. Let me hold it kind of in place. Yeah, see? That goes right together. This will also fit, your OG stuff. The spacers will fit your old stuff too. So moving on to the new stuff. The new lows and all that. I don't know what we're going to call them yet. I don't have that information. The size of this wheel is so much larger, obviously. Now you can hang the weight way down inside of it. That's a lot of tungsten way below your axle center line. Good deal. So I already put this on the other side of this truck so I can show you all kind of what we're dealing with here. So that's how it should all go together. That's a 350 hub one loaded dice spacer, this mount here, and then the 9 slug holder. With this weight hang as much lower as it does, you can't just wing this whole tire over it like you could before. You got to pull the weight hanger off the bottom. And once again, this setup here, this is a 350 hub, the hanger, 1 spacer on a brass knuckle. That's just what this truck upset. This truck is kind of a test mule. It gets a lot of different setups on it. That's what's on it right now. So we got that. We're gonna grab a tire. I got one over here that's mounted. Now, when you go to mount this tire up, here's one we got all mounted up all pretty like. You take your weight hanger off the knuckle. You slide it down inside of the wheel. Just like that. Then we're gonna come up here. We're gonna get a couple of hub screws in right quick. Wrong driver every time. You know how she goes. Happens to all of us. I'm gonna get these hub screws in loose. I'm not gonna go ham on them. Just tight, just snug them up. Now we're gonna reach through grab our weight hanger screw. Tip this up, I hope y'all can see this well. Reach through the wheel. I'm gonna drop it. Woohoo! I didn't lose it inside the wheel. We're gonna reach through here. Nope, I'm gonna struggle some more. Why not, right? Woohoo! Got it. We're reaching there. We're gonna bolt these. Bolt that hanger in from through the wheel. If I can find the right words. Words are hard sometimes. Yeah, snug them up. Wrong screw, not a hub screw. Put my other hub screw in. That's how you got to mount those up. You're not going to mount them up any other way because you can't slide them off. Now, if you want to take the tire off, you got to pull the weight off as well. Kind of a downside, but you are gaining. I mean, look how much lower the slugs are in the inside of the wheel here. The top 2 are down here. The other 6 are almost down here by this line on the tire. That's how low you get that tungsten. So that's pretty cool stuff. Now, the other such style we showed. Let me slide this truck out of the way. Excuse me, a little Google Eye truck. This style of wheel and this style of wheel, from the outside, they look pretty much exactly the same because you use the same faces. There's more face options going to be on the website. Don't worry. If you don't like these tri-spokes, some are going to love them, some are going to hate them. But you shouldn't be able to tell much other than difference-wise from one to the other. If you're running one or the other, let's say you want to run this on the back and that on the front, whatever combo you might like, they look the same. They use the same faces. They use the same hardware. So you can interchange them front to back. These will have more inner foam here, as we said before. These here, these will get the weights lower. So it's in what you want. So there's your overview, I guess, y'all. Questions, concerns? I think I covered everything there. Gather up all my stuff here. So, loaded dice beadlocks. You guys asked. Took a while, but we finally got them made. So we got all 3 of them right here together for comparison. Got the OG loaded dice wheels, a glue-on style. Got the beadlock loaded dice, no glue required, all bolt together. Then we got the lows, the whatever we decide to call them, with the other different weight system to get that weight way down yonder. Any questions, concerns? Hit us up. Groups on Facebook, Dlux Fab Products. You can email us at contactus@dluxfab.com. Hit us up. Have a good day, y'all. See you.